On a track, you keep pushing me
Welcome,
aside.
welcome. I am so excited that you are
There's
here
no
today.
telling
Thank you so much for showing up and joining me live. I am just so excited that you're here because what I'm about to share with you has the power to completely shift the way that you approach sales in your business. Today, we're going to be diving into 3 powerful shifts that can literally double your sales over the next 21 days. And I am not exaggerating. These are the same shifts that I use with my client to go from scrambling at 3K, 5K, 8K months to confidently landing $3,000 to $10,000 clients and stepping into those consistent $10,000, $15,000, and $20,000 months. And the best part is, this is not about adding more hours, running yourself ragged, or creating another freebie that you don't even want to make, right? This is about selling smarter and not working harder. So I want you to imagine right now, what would your business feel like exactly like 2 months from now, 3 months from now? How about 21 days from now? If you were starting to bring in 2, 3, 5 high ticket clients right now, right away, how much lighter would that feel to you, right? How much more confidently would you show up in your business? What what we're going to talk about today are those shifts, right? Igniting your identity as a six-figure coach, selling with clarity, and scaling with systems. So grab a little notebook, get present, and let's dive into it. Okay, so shift number 1, we want to stop hustling for one-off clients. So, too many of us are hustling for these one off clients and wondering why we are exhausted and why we are broke at the end of each month. It's because that this hustle model is broken. It's unpredictable. And maybe you're even like discounting, right? Just to get that yes from somebody. And you know, deep down inside, that is not sustainable. So the truth is, hustle isn't a strategy, right? If you want that consistent income, you need a consistent sales system. So premium clients, they are not only willing to pay $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 for the right transformation, but they're also easier to work with. They're more committed and they actually require less handholding. Why? Because they are invested, right? So think about it. Would you rather spend your month like cobbling together 10 $500 clients or serving 3 $5,000 clients who show up fully committed? So, which one sounds a little bit more sustainable to you? Which feels more aligned with your energy? Right? So, this first shift is to stop hustling for scraps and start positioning yourself as premium. Premium clients equals premium results for both you and for your client. So that is where you start to gain freedom in your business. Okay, shift number 2. So this shift right here is all about identity, right? If you are showing up as the scrambling coach, the stressed out about money coach, the secretly desperate for the next client coach, your audience feels it. Energy is contagious. So that coach who's stuck at 3K months, 5K months, 8K months, they show up like, please, someone hire me. I'm going to then over deliver for you. I'm going to give you Voxer access 24/7. I'm going to continue to discount you if you need it, right? That's not magnetic. It's exhausting and it's literally going to burn you out if it's not already, right? The coach who starts to step into her six-figure identity, she shows up as the CEO of her business. She's clear on her offer. She speaks with authority. She believes in that transformation and she delivers so deeply that her confidence does the selling for her. So here's what I want you to hear. You don't wait until you hit 10K months to act like a six-figure coach. You need to embody it now. The way you hold yourself, the way you talk about your program, the way you lead sales conversations, right? Clients are not buying these coaching hours. That is like the way of the past. They're buying certainty. They want to feel safe in your confidence. So I want you to ask yourself, are you showing up like the coach who needs a client? Like seriously, when you're on a coaching call, when you're on a sales call, are you showing up as that coach who needs that next client? Or are you showing up as the coach who knows that she changes lives and is unapologetic about it? Right? That is the identity shift that doubles your sales. Okay, shift number 3. So this is where a lot of coaches really miss the mark, right? They're throwing that like spaghetti at the wall, random DMs, they're posting content without call to actions, they're getting on sales calls that feel just super scattered, right? That's why sales feel so heavy because you don't have a system. Here's what a premium sales system looks like. DMs that convert. They're not spammy, they're not cold, they're not copy and paste. They are real conversations that actually warm people up and move them closer to working with you. Calls that close. You don't need 10 calls a week. But you do need a clean, confident framework for leading 2 to 3 sales conversations that consistently result in a yes, right? You need nurture content that positions you. So think about every post, every live, every story should reinforce your authority. It should highlight the transformation and it should invite people into that next step, right? Sales systems, they don't have to be complicated, but they do have to be repeatable. And when you know exactly how to fill your pipeline, when you know how to nurture leads, when you know how to close calls, you are no longer at the mercy of luck or hustle, right? You have that predictability built in. So this is the difference between inconsistent 5K months and consistent 20K months. It's not harder, but it is cleaner. And that is what we're going to install inside the Six-Figure Accelerator Mini-Mind. Okay, so I also want to talk about closing, right? Because this is where a lot of coaches, they either freeze up or they start to sound a little pushy. And trust me, like neither of those work. Confident closing it's not about convincing somebody, right? You don't want to pressure them. It's about throwing or it's not about throwing in discounts. It's not about over explaining your value, right? You don't want to tell them how many calls they're going to get. But it is about leading the conversation with clarity and with service. So here's a little framework that I like to use. Listen, right? Sounds obvious, but really truly listen to them and ask real questions. Let them share what they're struggling with and what they want. Then validate, reflect it back to them. Let them know that you understand and normalize the struggle that they're experiencing. And then offer. So once you fully listened, once you fully validated your offer, or once you fully validated them, then you can share your offer as the bridge, right? Your offer is the bridge between their struggle and what they want. So when you approach sales this way, it starts to feel clean, it feels aligned. Clients don't feel pressured, they feel relieved. They finally see a clear path forward and you as the person who can lead them there. So here's the kicker. The more confident that you are in your offer, the more confident your clients feel in saying yes to you, right? People buy certainty. So if you're second guessing your value, they're going to second guess you and your value. But when you start to show up with confidence, they lean in and they say, yes, I'm in. So this one shift can literally double your sales and it can double your close rate in the next 21 days. Okay, so I want to bring this full circle, bring this home for you. You've just seen 3 shifts that can double your sales in 21 days. We want to stop hustling for scraps. We want to step into our 6-figure identity and install a clean premium sales system that closes with confidence. So here's the thing, knowing these shifts isn't enough. Implementation is what changes the game. And that is exactly what we're going to do inside the 6-figure Accelerator Mini-Mind. This is a 21-day live results-driven accelerator where you're going to ignite your 6-figure identity so that you can show up like the CEO that you are. We'll install your premium sales system so that you can book clients consistently. We'll master your confident closing so that you can walk into every conversation with clarity and conviction. But it doesn't stop there, right? Inside, you're going to get 3 weeks of live coaching and hot seat so that you can apply these strategies to your individual business in real time. You're going to get my visibility vault with premium posts so that you are never stuck being like, what do I say next? Then you're going to also get a pop-up community for feedback, support, accountability, real-time results, right? And my most favorite, a private one-on-one strategy call with me during week 3, where we're going to refine your process and help lock in your next few clients. So this is a no fluff, no endless modules, no busy work program, right? Everything we do is going to be tied directly to sales and results. So this whole program is valued over $4,000, but you can join today for only $197. The other thing is I'm capping this program at only 15 spots so that I can show up in an intimate and personal way with each of you. We are going to kick off next week. And by the end of this month, you will have a premium sales system, a clear identity, and the confidence to start selling like the 6-figure coach that you are meant to be. So if you are ready, my friend, to stop hustling and finally create consistent $10,000 to $20,000 months, this is your moment. Go grab your spot now before it's gone. I cannot wait to see you inside the Mini-Mind.